Good evening, hockey fans. Tonight from the Printscape Arena in South Point, 10band.tv and the PIHL are proud to present 3A hockey. It is Seneca Valley Raiders versus the Canon Macmillan Big Macs. Hello everyone, Chris Beddick here alongside Ric Derubeis. And tonight, these two teams get back in action after the short All-Star break. The All-Star game was held this past Sunday at RMU. Lots of players that are in this game participated in that game. And coming into this one now, Seneca Valley, who's the road team, come in tied for second place in the 3A division. 11-4-1 on the season, 23 points. They've scored 64 goals. They're averaging 4 goals a game. They've given up 33 goals, giving up 2 goals a game. Their head coach is Anthony Rako. They'll be taking on the home team, Canon Mac Big Macs. Head coach is Matt Lyons. Canon Mac coming into this game struggling on the season. They're 11th in 3A division. That's in last place. They are 3-11-1, 7 points total. They've had a tough time scoring. They've only scored 33 total goals, averaging about 2 goals a game. They've given up 67 goals, averaging 4.4 goals a game. But the good news for Canon Mac was their last game. They're coming off a win, Monday, January 23rd, a 3-1 win over Mount Lebanon. So tonight, Ric Derubeis coming in this game. Both these teams are coming back after the short All-Star break. Seneca Valley coming into this game, as we said, tied for second place in the division. They are only 4 points back of Central Catholic, and they've got 3 games at hand. One of those games at hand tonight, they're looking to make a move and get even closer to first place Central Catholic.
Well, first of all, I want to say, yeah, the kids got an all-star game, but the all-star team got back together. Beddick and Derubeis together again. Good to see you, pal.
Good to see you, Rick.
Happy to be right here at Printscape Arena. It is a big night, and we both know we've been watching hockey for a long time. Not only do you have your son involved in hockey and my background in hockey, but we both know one thing is for sure: winning can be contagious. So I don't necessarily, we're looking at the past here with Canada, the Big Macs taking on the Raiders in the previous matchup. Didn't go so well for the Big Macs, but winning can be contagious. You need more than one for a streak, and it has happened before. So let's see what they can do out here tonight. There are no moral victories, but I think being able to back-to-back wins against a team like Seneca Valley would be just a huge lift for the kids and this program.
Before we go any further, our game tonight is sponsored by Iron Bridge. Iron Bridge, connecting healthcare. For more information, visit ironbridgecorp.com. So both teams are out on the ice now, warming up, getting loose, getting stretched out as we get ready to go. About 1:35 to go in our warm up, and then we'll have the teams getting out of their benches. Then we'll have puck drop tonight for some 3A hockey action. Seneca Valley comes into this game also with their last game was Monday, January 23rd, a 5-1 win over Cathedral Prep. Seneca Valley is led by our all-star Jackson Reed, number 14. Reed comes into this game with 15 goals, 17 assists. He leads the Seneca Valley Raiders with 25 points. Their assist leader is also all-star number 17, Jonathan Leishman. Leishman has 3 goals, but he's got 14 assists on the season to give him 17 points.
Well, playmakers make plays, and they make goal scorers better. We've had the privilege in our lifetimes of watching an Ovechkin-Crosby rivalry. If you need goals, there's one guy you go to. If you need assists, there's no question who you go to. So if you have both, it becomes a very powerful combination. And I have to say this, the Raiders have my absolute favorite uniforms in all of Western Pennsylvania hockey. Those are sharp in the blacks tonight.
You like the black? You like that blue? That shade of blue with the black?
I do. Every time I go down to the arena and they have the wall of jerseys there. My former home of Sarah Catholic no longer has a hockey team, which breaks my heart. So I kind of adopted Seneca Valley as my favorite uniform on the wall.
Other all-stars that will be in play tonight for Seneca Valley is number 23, Alec Malichki. He has 7 goals and 7 assists on the season. Tyler Garvin, number 77, played in the all-star game the other day. And also Jack Smeltzer, who number 19, was also an all-star, and also their goalie, Jonathan Nichols, number 70. We will get more with Nichols on his stats. He's having a dynamite season for Seneca Valley. On the other end, Canon Macmillan have 3 All-Stars in this game. Number 38, Zachary Wilcox. He leads the team in goals with 7 with assists. He's tied with Braden Edgar with 6, 13 points. Wilcox leads Canon Mac in points. Adam Scarilli, beg your pardon. He's a senior, number 48, played in the All-Star game, and also Dominic Trincana, number 86, played in the All-Star game for Canon Mac. Teams are back at their respective benches, and in a moment we are going to have the drop of the puck and the beginning of this nice opening game, 3A of the 3A season. They're down the stretch now. The All-Star break is over, and now we get back to playing hockey as these teams gear up for down the stretch. In goal tonight for Seneca Valley is number 70 All-Star Jonathan Nichols. He's a junior. Nichols comes in this game with 11-4 record, but his stats are impressive. He is tied for second in the AAA division with a .916 save percentage, which is excellent, and he is first in the AAA division in goals against with a 2.01. Big year here for Jonathan Nichols. Down at the other end, in goal for Canon Mac will be number 81, James Morgan. He's a senior. Morgan comes into this game with a 3.9-1 record, a 3.98 goals against average, and a .863 save percentage. Teams are lined up. We're ready to go. And we are going to have the drop of the puck. And this one's underway. Canon Mac versus Seneca Valley. Seneca dumps it in over the line. After it is Hewitt. Hewitt pressured in the corner. Canon Mac looks to get it out. They will. Skating up the center. Here comes Canon Mac. That was foiled. Hewitt sends it back. Canon Mac resets.
As we're watching this game, too, just a thought on the goaltending situation out there. Obviously, the All-Star in net as he's about to play the puck right now. He is nearly just about maybe a head taller than the actual goal, which tells me that this kid is quick because he's not taking up a ton of space.
He is not.
He's not. Yeah, he's not swallowing up the goal a whole bunch. So he's probably got an excellent glove and blocker. Looking forward to see his play out here tonight.
Looking to see, too, if the teams come out a little bit rusty, having a few days off. Canon Mac now on the attack here, trying to get it going. That puck was intercepted. No icing here as the puck was tipped before it went in behind the goal line. Sent around the wall. Played out. No icing here as it won't make it. Canon Mac making changes behind the play.
Yeah, I was going to say, you almost... 4 of the 5 skaters out there, the only one left off that line is 27, and he will make the beeline to the bench.
Puck dumped in. And here comes Canon Mac. Shot goes wide of the net. No shots on goal yet in this one. Teams feeling each other out here.
Now, the pace of this game, we're about, 2 minutes in, and I would actually say the pace so far dictated by the Big Macs, which I was not expecting.
Here's Leishman over the line. Leishman, good play there by Scarilli to foil that. Puck along the wall now. We've got a battle. Leishman has it. Good play there.
They got numbers if they carry. A nice play by Seneca Valley. That was huge. One thing about these cool uniforms, it is hard to identify the numbers, but I think it was 28 that kept that play in the zone.
Shot on goal, nice save there. First big chance of the game. Morgan comes up big as he foils that attempt by Seneca Valley.
And we talked about 70 at one end in the net. Let's talk about 81.
Yeah.
He takes up a lot more than that. In a perfect butterfly position when that puck came, it had no chance of going through. There was no 5-hole, which is where the shot was attempted. So good job of squaring up. That's the kind of thing that'll matter right now as you get into a game with a team that you know has scores like this one.
Malichki with the first big chance of the game. James Morgan had to be tough to make that save, and he was. Now as the puck is dumped in, too far for ice, and it is icing as Anthony Petrillo from Canon Mac couldn't get there in time. Face-off will come all the way down to the right of senior goalie number 81, James Morgan for Canon Mac, the Big Macs. Looking to keep it going here. They won their last game on the 23rd of January, a 3-1 win over Mount Lebanon.
You would imagine the Big Macs are probably the more rested team just for the sake of that puck's going to go out in the seats. But Canon Mac, that's where we are. It's a home game for those guys. They probably had much more rest. Seneca Valley's not that close to here, so there was probably a little bit of a lag in the time sitting on the bus or in the cars with everybody. So far, I think the legs belong to Canon Mac as we're going in on 3 minutes gone here in this first period.
Puck sent around the wall. A puck comes out. We got a 2-on-1 here.
You got a 3-on-1.
Petrillo coming in. 3-on-1 for Mac. There's a goal! Petrillo on a 3-on-1 with a nice nifty pass. Taking that pass was Brandon. It looks like Brandon Volodian gets the goal. That's will be his second of the year. Nice pass there, and he's able to beat Jonathan Nichols on the one-timer.
Well, Chris, as we know, legs feed the wolf, and they were definitely, so far, the fresher team coming out here, and that was all legs to get that 3-on-1.
Here comes Canon Mac again. They're looking for more. These teams met already once this season, way back on November 3rd, and that was a night where Nichols had the shutout, only faced 16 shots. Seneca Valley won that game that night 5-0. So right now, Canon Mac is off to a better start than the entire last game, getting on the board here. They'll get the first goal, and it's going to be number 29, Benjamin Valdodian. And I do apologize, folks, if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. We don't do many AAA games, so familiarity with the players. Here comes Hewitt, though. Hewitt got around one man, couldn't get around another.
Beautiful move, yeah. Nice cleanup, though, on the back end by 48. But this is the second time, and I was going to say Canon Mac gets it out, but another nice blue line play there to stop an odd man rush.
Reed over the line, loses that. That's Jackson Reed, number 14. All-star, has 17 goals. He leads them. Reed will shoot. That's stopped by Morgan. Loose in front. Reed hit. Good play there. Can Mac get it out? They will. It headmans it up. Isabelli tried to get to it. That was stopped neatly by Jonathan Nichols.
Not only was it stopped neatly, but that was a pretty nifty stick job that he did back there to move that puck up and get it out of the way.
Morgan with another nice save there. 1-0 Canon Mac, if you just joined us. 12:25 to go in the first period. Big Macs getting the first marker of this one. Now here's some sustained pressure. First sustained pressure here for the Seneca Valley Raiders. And now coming out, here we go again. Good defensive play there.
Oh, just inches away from having a man open up front, 88, but back on the horse quickly.
Leishman now. Leishman gets around a man. Leishman comes in. Feathered it towards the net. That was stopped by Morgan. Seneca Valley still is able to keep it in at the blue line. Puck behind the net. Leishman centered it. That pass was intercepted. Canon Mac wants to make a change. That puck is dumped in.
Nice job by the Big Macs trying to keep it in and make sure that change went through. Everybody out on the ice is fresh right now, and I think Seneca Valley's a little confused as to why they're having a hard time.
Yeah, kind of a slow start. If you're a Seneca Valley fan, you're looking right now. There's no panic, obviously. A lot of time left in this game, but kind of a slow start for the Raiders. Canon Mac's come to play. They've got the first goal, and you can see it right now in their body language. Canon Mac's playing with some confidence. They're on their toes. And right now they're showing Seneca Valley that this is going to be a battle.
Yeah, you're not going to come here and beat us 5-0, at least if we have something to say about it. Thus far, they do. Canon Mac, not just because of the goal, but I think has actually pushed the pressure, although I will say Seneca Valley has turned it on a little bit. And Seneca Valley's defensemen could put on a clinic for other people on how to keep the puck in the zone. They've had 3 really nice keeps so far in the first 6 minutes of this game.
Bailey plays that over. Seneca Valley now starting to get some zone time. And usually when you start dominating the zone time, that leads to good things. Canon Mac will get it out this time. And here comes the goal scorer, Benjamin Valdodian. He'll shoot. That's stopped by Nichols. No rebound as he's able to gobble that up. 10:35 to go in the first. 1-0. Canon Mac leads.
That was a nice off-angle shot right there. I'm not sure exactly where it hit the goaltender, and he was squared up perfectly for it. But to get that shot off, and it actually had a little bit of daylight up around the shoulder area. Keep shooting.
They do not announce the goals here at Printscape Arena, so we weren't able to get the goal or the assist on that. But the goal was definitely scored by number 29.
Yeah.
Valdodian for Canon Mac. So 1-0 here, first period. Skating strong.
24.
Skating strong on that's Tyler Maxwell. Puck is loose in front, shot wide.
And you cannot play defense like that and expect to live a long life, leaving it wide open in the slot. Nice pass and nice opportunity there, but again, not able to bring it home from Seneca Valley. And we have
penalty
our first
coming
penalty.
up here, yes. And I do apologize for mispronouncing it. It's Benjamin Vadadian. I'll get it. Vatodian. I beg your pardon. Vatodian. He got the goal. And we got a penalty coming up here, first one of the game, and it's going to be Canon Mac on the penalty kill. Their penalty kill coming into this game is 7th of 11 teams. They've killed 37 of 45, an 82.2 kill rate. Seneca Valley's power play actually hasn't been terribly strong. 10th out of 11 teams, 7 for 56, only a 12.5% conversion rate. So
that's kind of surprising considering how well they move the puck 5-on-5.
And considering they're tied for second place, you would think their special teams on the penalty kill or power play would be a lot better. Good play there. Neat little clear by Petrillo. So here comes Seneca Valley now. Jackson Reed. Here comes and sets it up. Gets it over Hewitt. Hewitt back up top. Reed's a big body there. Look at him, number 14, set up right between the circles.
He is. He's tall and lean. And I was just thinking, looking at the Big Mac defense there, they've got a couple of big boys out there playing and pulling that up. And that was one of them, actually, probably the biggest player on the ice, number 2 with the clear.
Headman pass here up to Reed. Here he comes. Reed shoots, misses the net.
Nice square up by the goaltender, making sure he didn't
short-handed chance coming back here. Rebound score! Nichols stopped the first one. Dominic Tricana is going to get the goal. He stayed with it. He found it. And he gets it by Nichols, his 6th goal of the season. His 2nd short-handed goal of the season. That leads the team.
Look at the replay. He had a couple of hacks on that one and was able to push it back. Really what happened there is Nichols just ran out of real estate. He just kept pushing it back until it actually found its way in, and so did most of Nichols. And as you know, that's not usually how you want to play goaltender.
Dominic Tricana gets his 6th goal of the season, his 2nd short-handed goal. And lo and behold, Canon Mac is up 2-0 in this first period. 8:20 to go. 23 seconds to go in the penalty. Seneca Valley looks to set this up, looks to get the goal back. Behind the net, setting up shop.
72 needs to get out of it. I was going to say, get that man out of your crease.
Loose in front. Stopped by Morgan and cleared. 2 seconds. The penalty is over. Canon Mac has killed it. Coming back into the zone. Here comes Leishman. Garvin now. There's a shot. I don't think I made it through. It was blocked.
You got numbers again.
Here comes Canon Mac again. Petrillo over the line. Pressured there. Behind the goal line.
That was a nice job by that Seneca Valley defender, 15.
There's a pass there. Outlet pass too long. Should be icing, and it is. 7:18 to go. So the short-handed goal by Dominic Tricana. His 2nd short-handed goal of the season, his 6th goal overall. And looky here, Canon Mac up 2-0 with 7:18 to go in the first period. Slow start by Seneca Valley in this one. And Canon Mac's been able to get a couple goals here, and they're feeling good about themselves right now. Face off to the right of Jonathan Nichols. Puck goes around the wall.
If you're Canon Mac, you change nothing. I mean, you change absolutely nothing, because I just venturing out here on a limb with a 3-11-1 record coming into this game, you have A, nothing to lose, and B, you found a formula against a very good hockey team. You keep doing exactly what you're doing, no foot off the gas.
So far, so good for the Big Macs. Now here comes Seneca Valley, trying to get it going. Rogalski loses that. Puck chipped in. Now here comes Seneca Valley up through the zone. Rogalski has a chance, shoots, save. Off the shoulder of Morgan.
Yeah. Again, squaring up, put on a, if you had to give somebody a picture of how to defend that shot,
that would be it.
That would be exactly the way to do it.
Whoa, dangerous play there. Puck was sent right in front of James Morgan. Now Canon Mac on the attack again. Center. Nichols doesn't know where the puck was. No harm there. Shot is blocked. Yeah, and then cleared again.
Never got through to Nichols, but yeah, he looked a little unsure about a lot of things right now as we've salted 11 minutes away here in this first period from Printscape Arena. It's on paper, it's not the game you thought we'd get, but it's the game we're getting.
Yeah, especially when you come off the, again, they played a long time ago, November 3rd. That was fairly early in the season, but it was a resounding 5-0 win for Seneca Valley, a game for which Canon Mac only had 16 total shots. Nichols got the shutout that night. He's had to work a lot harder here in this first period, that's for sure, and Canon Mac's up 2-0. I would say a surprising start to this one. Canon Mac now, still working it down low. Good pressure here, good puck possession too. It's centered, Nichols is able to stick that away. Jackson Reed. Reed's gonna carry it behind the goal. Seneca now struggling to get out of their own zone a bit. They'll get it out now. Reed again, puck's following him. Converge, good pass there, shot, misses the net.
Boy, Reed's feet are pretty nifty, aren't they? The way he was able to dangle through all that mess. Looks like he has
good size, good hands. He looks like a force out there, and here he is again. He'll shoot.
Wow.
That's blockered away from Morgan.
Got a lot of wood on that, too, from a kind of a weird angle, or at least a difficult shot. Nice wristers. And a little bit of business in front of that bench with Reed.
Here comes on the attack again. There's a shot, stopped by Morgan as he stops Hewitt there. Puck is cleared out. Bailey takes a hit to make the pass up to Reed. Here he comes. Reed shoots, misses everything. Reed again, shoots, stopped by Morgan. They're looking for Reed. Garvin sends it down. Centering pass there.
Numbers again.
Canon Mac, Petrillo leading the rush. He'll dump it in. Gonna dump it and go get it. Puck sent around the wall. Seneca looking to outlet it. Headman too far. Should be icing, and it is. 4:06 to go in the first period. Canon McMillan up 2-0. If you joined us late, last goal was a shorthanded goal by Dominic Tricana. Face off to the left of Jonathan Nichols, all-star goaltender of Seneca Valley. Puck sent around the wall. Good pinch air to keep it in by Canon Mac. Here comes Leishman. Leishman gets around a man. Here he comes. Leishman stopped as he tried to backhand that. James Morgan went down. The senior goaltender for Canon Mac. He makes that save. 3:47 to go in the first period. Faceoff will be to the left of Morgan.
Am I overthinking this, or has every rush back up ice by the Big Macs, they've had numbers? Seneca Valley is not doing a great job of preventing that odd man rush.
So far, it's offside.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was...
yeah, offsides on that play.
And by feet, a few of them.
Face off out in the neutral zone. 3:33 to go in the first. 2-0 Canon Mac leads. Canon Mac on the season only averages 2 goals per game, Rick, and they've already reached that here in the first period. So
I think they had that in the first 8 minutes of this game. So again, as we said, winning is contagious. It feels good when you go into the All-Star break with a win. You want to feel that again, and they've come out here with all the energy.
A plethora of goals for the team in white, the home team here at Printscape Arena. 3 minutes to go in the first.
He got if he would have been able to feather that pass.
Yeah, he dumped it in. He made the safe play.
Yeah, they'd have been cooking.
Puck dumped in by Seneca Valley. Puck on the neutral zone.
Now that misplay right there was they were able to create some space.
Puck cleared out. Canon Mac's just content with getting it out of the zone. Bailey. Here comes Seneca now. Puck dump around, sent deep, goes around the wall. Puck comes out of the zone. Bailey couldn't handle it. Gets it in just over the line. Play whistle down on an offsides. 2:07 to go. So if you're going to write a script so far of an upset, Seneca Valley or Canon Mac, this is how you write it up.
Absolutely, and this is the time in this first period where you cannot afford to give one up here with 2 minutes left.
They got the first goal, and then they got a shorthanded goal, and that's a very strong so far first period for the Big Macs. 1:50 to go in the first. Puck again sent out to the neutral zone. Canon Mac just content with getting it out. Puck is dumped in. Sent around the wall and out. Puck is dumped in. Changes made by Canon Mac behind the play. Nichols stops that. And bringing it up and carrying it out. Longwell. Puck dumped in.
That was a nifty pass, and you know these kids can skate.
Absolutely.
Almost created enough space for an opportunity. I think at this point, with just under a minute left to go here in this first period, Canon Mac will just be happy to make sure that the puck doesn't go in their own net and start that the second period with the 2-0 lead. Just keep everything out of your zone. I know there's a lot of hockey left, but goals given up with that in that last minute of a period are like daggers. They might as well be 2-goal deficits. It hurts a little bit more. It makes it a little bit harder.
There's a shot wide.
Johnson didn't see that one. It went over his head.
No, he didn't. Here's some pressure by Seneca Valley. Shot blocked. And they get the puck out. 20 seconds to go in the first. Puck dumped in. Canon Mac going to make wholesale changes again.
Smart change. Smart change.
Down to 12 seconds. Leishman over the line. Pulls up. Sends it deep. Reed. Centering pass. Doesn't connect. Leishman has it. Shoots. Misses the net. And the horn sounds. So a surprising first period all the way. And we're going to take a short break. Be back with the second period. After 1, Canon Mac 2, Seneca Valley, nothing. Welcome back to Printscape Arena at South Point. After one period, Canon Mac, the Big Macs, lead Seneca Valley Raiders 2-0. Goals that period. I'm going to try to get this right, and I do apologize. Benjamin Vatodian.
Nailed it.
There we go. He got his second goal of the season. He got the party started for Canon Mac, first goal of the game. And then the big one here, really, I mean, the first goal is always important, but the one that really got Canon Mac going and really lifted their spirits was number 86, Dominic Tricana, getting his sixth goal of the season, his second short-handed goal of the season, to put Canon Mac up 2-0. And I would say if you're Seneca Valley right now, you know, it is just one period. There's no panic. But this is a big game for Seneca Valley. You know, they're tied for second place. They're trying to make a move to get closer to first in Central Catholic. If you're Seneca Valley, obviously, Rick, you're not happy with the way things transpired that first period.
Absolutely not. And just kind of taking a look, I mean, we have a great vantage point of behind both benches from where we are. And you know, it's not easy to see through a cage on a kid's face, but you can, and we're going to get ready to go back to the action. But Seneca Valley looks a little lost.
You can see it in the body language right now. Canon Mac's, you know, they're feeling it. They're a little fired up. They're coming off a win, so last week, and they've carried the momentum here, and they've kind of jumped on Seneca here, and I would say kind of caught them by surprise. But this is a new period now, and the puck is dropped, and here we go, second period action. Brought to you, of course, by our sponsor, Iron Bridge Connecting Healthcare. For more information, go to ironbridgecorp.com. Here comes Canon Mac. Puck is dumped in. They'll apply the forecheck here, put the pressure on.
And I would imagine the back check was addressed during that our brief intermission there between 1 and 2, because it looked like everybody was heading back with desperation, wearing the black and turquoise tonight. I'm colorblind, so if it's not technically turquoise, I apologize, but in my mind, that's what it is.
Strong hit there by O'Donohue behind the net.
And that went off the glove of the goaltender. I mean, that was ticketed to go in. Nice save. But again, he's playing back in that net.
Jonathan Nichols, the all-star junior goaltender for Seneca Valley. Oh, that puck deflects. It's loose. Covered by Morgan there. As that puck deflected, Morgan's able to find it. Yeah, Nichols coming his game. He sparkling season, having a big season for Seneca Valley. He only had to face 16 shots the first time these two teams played, and gave up no goals. So that's gone by the wayside. Obviously, these different teams than there were back in November. Puck is dumped in. Nichols coming out of the net, try to stop it. It does get by him.
Yeah, and I mean, Nichols is obviously a guy that can steal a game for you. This by no means is over, and nobody's putting nails in this coffin. It's just right now he just looks a little confused, or at least having maybe a difficult time seeing the puck. I will say this particular barn is not terribly bright. It's not a ton of light, but it's also a very big room. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. But
you know, Canon Mac too, if you look at their roster, they are a veteran-laden team. That's offsides, play whistle down. So they're not going to back down. They have 10 seniors on this roster for Canon Mac. So they are not a young group in terms of when you look at their roster. They are a senior-heavy team. In fact, they have more seniors than Seneca Valley does. I'm looking at Seneca Valley's roster, and I see 6 seniors. So Canon Mac's off to a good start.
I think Seneca has a little bit of a deeper bench, too.
Yeah, looking down, yes. So we'll see what can transpire here. Right now, Canon Mac up 2-0 early in the second period. Now there's a battle below the goal line over in the corner. Canon Mac can't get it out. Centering, goes all the way through. Good play there to chip it out. Battle behind the goal line. Pressure put on here. Puck sent around the wall.
Not a ton of pressure applied there by the Big Macs when that puck was behind the net. My hope for them is that they don't start to get a little too conservative too early. The reason that you are where you are is because you were aggressive in that first period, and I hope that they stay that way. because you're not going to beat Seneca Valley 2-0. This game will see more goals.
Zanola now bringing it in. Zanola try to make something happen. Here comes Reed. Reed, 1-on-2. Reed pulls up, looking. Tried to center it. He does get it through. Shot, hit a leg. Loose in front. Still loose. Morgan able to guide that away. Back to the point. Seneca. Oh, they try to make a pass. They were making a change, and the puck comes out of the zone. Maxwell was coming on, and the puck came outside the blue line, so they have to reset. They dump it in. Morgan stops that. Pressure now being put on by Seneca. Maxwell shoots. That's blocked. Didn't make it through.
Nice job by Reed. Wow.
Reed battling. Can they get it out? They can't. Here comes Seneca. Seneca putting the pressure on. Trying to clear. They were trying to ice it there. That was blocked. Reed again. Pressured there.
You do not want to take a penalty here if you're Canon Mac, but it's obvious they want out.
Hewitt tried to get it to Reed. Canon Mac is able to clear. Reed again, he stays on. Going in as Hewitt. Reed comes in, shoots, scores! Jackson Reed, he had all day. Hewitt went to the net with the center drive. Reed looked him off, and he fires it by James Morgan. That's number 18 on the season for Reed, team leading 18th goal. Seneca Valley is on the board. They've cut the lead in half. It's now 2-1, Canon Mac.
I don't know about you, Chris Beddick, but I had a feeling Reed wasn't leaving the ice until he got one in the net. In that last probably 90-second shift, he was not coming off until something went in for the team in black. So that's why you become an all-star, your leading scorer. That's because you know it's time for me to take over at that point, and that's exactly what Reed did.
Garvin's just offside there as Seneca Valley is coming back in. Jackson Reed willed his team on that shift. He was all over the place. He was taking the body. He was applying the pressure, and he gets credit. He was working hard, and he gets credit for the goal. So Seneca Valley is on the board, and with 12:41 to go in the second period, it's 2-1, Canon Mac. Puck is dumped in as Seneca Valley now is going to look how they're working on the equalizer. They've ramped up the pressure here. You could see more of a sense of urgency right now by the Seneca Valley Raiders. And they've got the pressure here. Leachman has it. Leachman sends it in. It trickles off the boards right down to James Morgan, the senior goalie for Canon Mac, and he'll cover.
Smart move by Morgan. Live to fight another day, because right now the pressure is all leaning down in your end of the ice. I would venture to say it's been at least 2.5 minutes since there's been pressure from the Big Macs into the Seneca Valley half of the ice. So I would say that anytime you can cover and maybe create a little bit of a pause, break up some of that momentum, and maybe you can do it right here if you're a Big Mac.
Whatever message was given between or after the first period by head coach Anthony Rayco has been heard loud and clear by his team. Seneca Valley now has got it going a little bit.
Now they find themselves with an odd man, and they're going to find that man.
Front. Oh, he had a man right in front. That was a great pass by Garvin. Shaking his head as he comes to the bench is Carter Hohen. He had a chance. It didn't look like it jumped over his stick. Looked like he just fanned on it. Great pass by Garvin.
Yeah, that pass was the pass was moving, but it was certainly right there, just unable to get a hold of it into what would have been an absolutely yawning cage.
Face off to the right of James Morgan here. Back up top, puck dumped in to the corner. Seneca now with some good zone time. Malichki.
Nice job by Morgan to get in front of that.
Yeah, Malichki, he's an all-star. He knows how to find the net also. Here he comes, shoots. That was blocked. That wasn't Malichki, I beg your pardon. That shot was Anthony Michko. He'll shoot that. Morgan another save. Puck comes out. After it, on the run here is Petrillo. Petrillo tried to get it to his teammate going to the net. That was stopped. Now back shot there. Off the shoulder, it looked like a Morgan.
Nice job by the Raiders to get everybody in position and actually get a shot. out of all of that.
Turnover at the blue line. Seneca still threatening. That shot misses the net. Seneca Valley now having the territorial advantage for the most part here in the second period. They've already got one goal to cut the lead to 2-1. Skating back strong and tall. Looks like LaRue.
Excellent save.
Puck is out. Dumped in. Shot over the net here. Seneca putting the pressure on, trying to get that tying goal right in front. Doesn't get to the net. Canon Mac looks tired right now. They need to get this puck out. Can't do it. Got him bottled. Seneca has him bottled in right now. A lot of pressure. Canon Mac still can't get it out. They're dead tired. You can see it.
And that's the thing, Seneca, and it's in the Seneca zone where they would make changes, so they have a chance to sneak people over when they're in that position, and I think they did.
Offsides, it's Canon Mac error, but they needed a whistle there, so they'll make changes. Good zone pressure there by Seneca. 2-1, Canon Mac leads. The goal in this period was lone goal in this period. Seneca Valley Raiders. Senior forward Jackson Reed gets his 18th of the season. Cuts the lead in half.
Yeah, Jackson Reed took over that minute and a half, 2-minute shift, and he wasn't leaving until he got that goal and got Seneca right back into it. More so than just getting them up on the scoreboard, it's changed the way Canon Mac's playing.
Here comes Reed again.
Yeah.
Reed centers it. No one there. Now Canon Mac, he sends it all the way down. They're going to wave that off. They're going to say the defenseman went off the defenseman's stick. Nichols sends it around.
You can see that the Big Macs have gotten a little more timid. Obviously, that was an attempt to ice the puck.
Yes,
it didn't happen, but it was an attempt to ice the puck. If they start to get that at this point, which is about halfway through the game right now, just a shade under 9 minutes left in the second, they are definitely not going to win this game, and they can totally win this game.
Seneca, here they come again with pressure. Reed over in the corner. The puck is finding him right now. Good pass. There's a shot. Saved by Morgan.
Ooh. Nice shot by Morgan. Did you see that? That outlying pass came back through between the pipe and Morgan. Luckily, nobody was home.
Reed has it again. Turns, shoots, misses the net. Just missed. Shot deflected. In on Morgan, and he makes the save, and he covers up. That shot came from the point.
It was 22 with the deflection.
Yeah, Longwell shot it. Kameniak. Or Komanek.
If his nickname is not Co-Maniac, that's a shame. That's all borderline crime. What a great hockey nickname.
Oh, that just missed theirs. You would have had a chance. I'm sorry, that was Hone. Hone had a chance. And I apologize, fans, if I don't know the names correctly. I don't call this division, so I'm still getting used to the pronunciations as we go. Appreciate your patience and understanding. Longwell, though, he'll shoot. That'll miss the net.
There was a nice save in all of this action, too, by Morgan. A really solid save.
It's all Seneca right now. They've got the pressure on, and they're looking for that tying goal. Leachman, he's battling behind the net. Seneca, you get the feeling it's just a matter of time here. Either a goal or a penalty's coming. Here's a shot. That's blocked. Good block.
Yeah.
Good puck movement. Shot, save.
You cannot give that puck
shot
back.
Goes wide. Yeah, Canon Mac having a hard time in their own zone now with puck possession and getting it out. Another shot. That was blocked. Lead pass. They're just going to be happy to ice it. They'll take that icing, as now James Morgan, the senior goalie for Canon Mac, is under siege.
Yeah, somebody better buy him lunch tomorrow. He is the reason that they are in this game right now. So you got about 10 minutes at this stage of the period gone. I'm going to say a solid 8 minutes of that has been inside Big Mac defensive territory. I mean, that is not how you're going to win a hockey game. They have the advantage for now, but it will not last if you don't start playing offense.
Reed tried to shoot. That was blocked. Puck is sent out. This is not going to be icing. Nichols is going to come out and play it.
Oh, Nichols didn't get great wood on that.
No,
he almost put it right into 86's stick.
Shot there, misses the net. Reed will be the first one there. The puck finds him. Good pressure here by Seneca again. It's like they're working a perpetual power play here.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. They're moving into all the right places and making those moves, and the passing is precision.
Canon Mac now headmans it out. Here they come.
And we're not seeing that jump from the Big Macs. I mean, you got to get down there when your forward is on his way. Your center. Here's an opportunity though.
Shot. Nichols blocks that away. Now can Canon Mac keep it in the zone? They cannot.
And they got numbers coming back. Seneca does. It's a 4-on-2.
Loose shot. Save. Morgan. Big save air. Here comes Canon Mac. Shot. Nichols will make that save. Comes back on net. Nichols grabs it. Then we have a little after the whistle push there.
That's Reed. 14 from the Raiders that pushed down. I think it was 2. Oh.
Now we have some fan interaction wanting a penalty. I don't think they're going to call a penalty though.
You know that is your space to move a forward out of. You know, what was it a little feisty? Sure, but this is hockey.
Shot there. Nichols will glove that down.
If you don't want to fall, play something else. You know.
Well, there's going to be contact, no doubt about that. During play and sometimes after play. Face off to the right of Jonathan Nichols. 2-1. Canon Mac leads. We're down to 5:30 to go in the second period. Glad to have you with us here on 10band.tv. Chris Beddick alongside Ric Derubeis. Got a good one going here. Potential upset right now.
Yeah.
But in the second, good save there by Morgan. You hear the thud off the pads. But the second period, though, has pretty much been all Seneca Valley.
Yeah. 10 of the 12 minutes gone have been Seneca Valley. But here is where the Big Macs need to get up the ice. That is not a shot that's going to generate a goal. The hustle is not there like it was in the first.
Oh, loose in front. Got a chance. Oh, knocked away. Back to the point. Slap shot. Doesn't get through. Back to the point again. Wrist shot. That doesn't get through. 2 blocks there by Seneca Valley, preventing chances. Now here comes Seneca Valley again. Trip. That's going to be a penalty. There's a shot. That misses the net. Penalty coming up against Canon Mac. They're going to get to it. Play's going to whistle down, and Seneca Valley now is going to have their second power play of the game.
Well, Seneca Valley didn't do so great on their first power play of the game, giving up that shorthanded goal, so it can happen. But if you're Canon Mac, get out of this period with 4:21 left to go. Get out of this period maintaining your lead. Less important is a shorthanded goal than making sure you keep that goal lead that you currently have. But they've already spent so much time in their own zone. I don't think anybody would take a chance.
Nico Gallardini gets the penalty. He gets the gate for Canon Mac. Face-off will be to the right of James Morgan. Maxwell. Reed set up between the circles high. They're trying to feed it to him. That doesn't connect. And the puck is cleared by Canon Mac.
Oh, what?
Down to
maybe not the safest drop right there.
4 minutes to go in the second period. Reed in front. Oh, hit the post.
Yeah.
Reed had it. It went off his stick, and then the puck was shot, and it hit the post. Wow.
Yeah,
I believe that was Andrew Malichki.
Big Mac's got a gift right there.
Hit the post. Hewitt shoots. Good stick on puck air by Scarilli to send that up into the netting. So, big break there for Canon Mac as that puck hit the post. The chance by Andrew Malichki. Face-off will be to the left of James Morgan. Canon Mac goalie, 2-1. Canon Mac leads. Down to a minute 10 to go in the penalty. Longwell. Leachman centers it. It's loose and cleared.
That's the clear you're looking for, but you cannot leave that puck dangling there.
53 seconds to go in the penalty. Canon Mac or Seneca Valley looks to come up, set it up. Oh man, Leachman lost it. Leachman has a back shot, blocked.
Nice. That
and
was a
cleared.
Oh.
Good block there.
48.
You love it. Adam Scarilli.
Yeah.
You love it when players sacrifice the body.
Absolutely not a trip. Keep playing.
Well, he fell down, Rick.
Yeah.
It has to be a penalty.
I just...
Longwell now. Longwell.
And that 6 seconds left to go on that power play.
Puck is loose. Can Canon Mac get it out?
They need to look.
They will. We got a 2-on-1 here. 3-on-1 if the man comes out of the box. Here he comes. Here comes Canon Mac on the attack. Oh, shot is stopped by Nichols.
That hit him in the helmet. That was ticketed for the top corner, but it right off the helmet.
Seneca Valley's now 0 for 2 on the power play. Their power play continues to struggle. Like we said, they come into this game only having 7 power play goals in the season. 10th out of 11 teams they rank, and they came into the game only connecting at a 12.5%, so that's going to go down.
That is bizarre.
It is bizarre.
Considering the way they pass and
the way they move the puck in the zone time, Rick,
Yeah,
it doesn't really make sense.
No, it's baffling, really.
I think I have the right team. I thought I believe I looked at it right. There's a shot there that's stopped by Nichols. So, yeah, I'm looking on at their team. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power play goals. So that is correct. Now they're 7 for 58, and tonight they've given up a short-handed goal.
Yeah, Canon Mac, the first spark really that they've had. Maybe not the first, but certainly the best spark that
in
they
this
had
period, though. It came off that kill. That's right.
Yeah, it came off that kill, and they had a 3-on-1. Can't connect, but they did. And actually, this is a good call by the bench. It was Gallardini was in the box. He's apparently not the guy they wanted out there, and they were ready for that guy to jump on and get him off quickly. It was all the parts were there except for the goal.
Puck now into the Canon Mac zone. Seneca. Seems like they've spent pretty much the whole period in the zone. Still 2-1. Now there's an opportunity here. Shot. Nichols stops that, and he covers that up. Minute 1 to go in the second period. 2-1 is the score. Canon Mac leads.
And the
James Morgan has been tough when he needs to be.
James Morgan is the
Canon
difference
Mac.
in this game.
He's the first star right now for sure. He's made the big save. He's made the tough save.
Yeah, and it's not even close. If you're talking about who's stealing this one for Canon Mac. First period, everybody played well. Second period, if you're scoring this at home as a heavyweight fight, it was probably 10-7 Big Macs in the first round. It's probably 10-8 Raiders in the second. With James Morgan being the best player on the ice right now for both teams.
He's been the difference for sure. 41 seconds to go in the second period. Trying to get a late one here. There's a shot. Stopped again by Morgan. Shot blocked from the point. Seneca Valley pushing. Trying to get that tying goal before Zamboni time. Puck is cleared. This is going to be icing. 24.5 seconds to go. Again, friends, we owe you a slew of breaks from our commercials from our sponsors, and we appreciate all our sponsors. Iron Bridge, Connecting Healthcare, ironbridgecorp.com for more information. Face off now. Late in the period, Reed, he's got their only goal, number 14. That pass was intercepted.
Boy, you can make some hay right here and really give them something to think about if you can get that puck in the net.
Shot there was kind of off, but Nichols sticked it away anyway. Under 10 seconds to go.
Look at Reed.
Oh, they tried to get ahead, man. It doesn't connect. Icing is called. 1.3 seconds to go in the second period. Reed was looking for that home run pass with the opportunity to tie the game, but that didn't connect.
I'll give the Raiders this. They knew exactly what they were looking for. That's not the first time that that's happened. There's no doubt about that.
Face off to the left of Jonathan Nichols. Puck is dropped. They tried to shoot it on net. That doesn't get through. It was blocked. So, ho-de-ho, look what we got here.
Yeah.
After 2 periods, it is Zamboni time at the Printscape Arena at South Point. And after 2 here, we've got an upset kind of brewing here. Canon Mac, the Big Macs, 2. Seneca Valley 1. It's Zamboni time. We'll take a short break. Be back with the 3rd period on 10band.tv.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
All across the United States, each state has what's called an Immunization Information System. Immunization Information Systems, or IIS, are confidential, population-based, computerized databases that record all immunization doses administered by participating providers to persons residing within a given geopolitical area. In the United States, every vaccination registry is a bit different, which can become daunting and confusing. Enter PubHub. PubHub solves this issue by giving its providers the ability to connect and communicate to the state registry with one connection and one data format. For example, if a patient has received the COVID-19 vaccine, PubHub allows the provider to see if the patient has already received the vaccine, keeping everything safe and organized for everyone.
Everything just rolling by, see the lights and the passing waves, they're crushing me. Everything is in my reach, but I just can't seem to touch anything. But I'm gonna keep trying to live and love.
Ah, look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
All across the United States, each state has what's called an Immunization Information System. Immunization Information Systems, or IIS, are confidential, population-based, computerized databases that record all immunization doses administered by participating providers to persons residing within a given geopolitical area. In the United States, every vaccination registry is a bit different, which can become daunting and confusing. Enter PubHub. PubHub solves this issue by giving its providers the ability to connect and communicate to the state registry with one connection and one data format. For example, if a patient has received the COVID-19 vaccine, PubHub allows the provider to see if the patient has already received the vaccine, keeping everything safe and organized for everyone.
Welcome back to the Printscape Arena at South Point. After 2 periods, it is Canon Mac 2, Seneca Valley 1. Just a reminder, fans, here on 10band.tv. You can find us through the web at 10band.tv. You can find us through Roku or Amazon, and it's 24/7. Your bars, your restaurants, it's all free. Proud to bring it to you. And our sponsor for tonight's game is, I have it right here, Iron Bridge, Connecting Healthcare, ironbridgecorp.com. Visit that website for more information. So, Rick, after 2 periods, if you're the head coach of Canon Mac, Matt Lyons, you have to be thrilled overall by the way the game transpired so far. You're up 2-1, and overall your team is playing pretty well.
I would think Coach Lyons probably is going with if it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, that second period wasn't great. Now, what was great is your goaltender. In fact, I bet nobody sat near him or talked to him in the locker room, because you shouldn't. Let him be. Just whatever zone he's in is where he belongs. But what you need to make sure if you're Coach Lyons in the Big Macs, you can't let up. You have to go back to that aggressiveness that got you to where you are right now from the first period.
Puck has dropped. The third period has begun. A recap on the goals. Benjamin Vatodian got his second goal of the season, which gave Canon Mac a 1-0 lead. And then a shorthanded goal by Dominic Tricana, his 6th of the season, second shorthanded goal, made it 2-0. And Seneca Valley counter with Jackson Reed, his 18th of the season. And that's where we're at, 2-1. Third period is just underway. Seneca Valley now on the attack. Hewitt, centering pass for Hewitt, went off his skate. This is a big game for both of these teams. Canon Mac, by the way, is not out of the playoff hunt yet. They've got some work to do. Getting a win tonight would go a long way to maybe getting them back into the hunt for that last playoff spot. Seneca Valley is tied for second in the division, in the 3A division. So they have a game, and they have 3 games at hand. This is one of them on first place Central Catholic. They're only 4 points behind them. So,
and what a win does here tonight for the Big Macs, Chris, is it puts the rest of the league on notice. If you have them on your schedule and you're like, well, there's a guaranteed 2. Ask Seneca Valley right now. It's certainly not a guaranteed anything.
Right now, Canon Mac is only 4 points out of a playoff spot. They're 4 points behind Baldwin, who will be playing in our 9 o'clock game here on 10band.tv. So they can draw closer to Baldwin if they can pull off the win tonight, and it would be an upset. Again, when these 2 teams met in early November, it was a 5-0 Seneca Valley win, with Jonathan Nichols getting a 16-save shutout.
Did that puck just die?
It looked like it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's extra water, if it's not completely frozen over there in the far corner from where we are. But that puck just stopped on its own.
There's a shot and a score! Smeltzer shot it from the point. That beats Morgan up high. Jack Smeltzer gets his 3rd goal of the season. A beautiful shot. Look at it. He's going to get it back here as we're looking at the replay. Smeltzer just gripped it and ripped it. Top shelf. He beats Morgan High, and we are tied at 2. Smeltzer's 3rd goal of the season. Senior All-Star ties it.
Looked like Morgan had a little bit of traffic in front of him. I don't know if he saw it. I don't know that the shot was particularly hard, but it was perfectly placed.
Icing now on Seneca. Yeah, that was a really good shot, and Morgan kind of reacted late to it, like his vision was impaired a little bit. Great shot.
Yeah, shot
from the point by Smeltzer. That was pinpoint there, upstairs, his 3rd of the season. So the senior all-star defenseman gets the goal, and now we are tied at 2 with 15:01 to go in the 3rd period.
Another thing that is confusing me by this game is the season average in goals is not even.
No, and right back, there's a goal on the other end. Canon Mac responds.
It's like I wished it back into a higher scoring game, right on cue.
The puck came in front, and I think it was Tricana again. Let's see. No, it's not. It's Isabel. Isabel's going to get that goal. Dylan Isabel, as the puck was centered in. Isabel's 1st goal of the season.
Good time for it.
Isabel's only his 3rd game of the season. Isabel gets his 1st goal. He cashes in. What a response by Canon Mac after Seneca Valley ties it. The very next shift, Canon Mac takes the lead 3-2 on Dylan Isbell's 1st goal of the season.
1st goal, 3rd game, and Something to talk about in the lunch line tomorrow. There's no doubt about that. If they come back and win, not come back, but if they, the Big Macs win this game, there's a lot of interesting things to point to, and getting production out of a guy you may not necessarily expect is certainly one of them. Great defensive play there by 55.
Stick on puck there. Puck's going to not get out of the zone. Good keep there. Seneca now on the attack. Trying to get the tying goal again. They won't. Canon Mac's able to clear. Here they come. What a response. And I'm looking down at the Seneca Valley bench. Head coach Anthony Rako stands there stoically. He knows there's a lot of time left for his team, but he cannot be happy with the goal the very next shift after his team worked so hard to tie it.
Absolutely not. Here's an opportunity.
Petrillo, can he get around? Petrillo cannot get around. Nice defensive play there by the defenseman.
Yeah, that defenseman closed up his wickets real quick so that puck wouldn't drift through. If so, there was an opportunity.
That was Stephen Longwell. That was a nice defensive play there by Longwell to stop that opportunity, potential opportunity for Canon Mac. Nichols will play that, send it around. O'Donoghue sends it deep. Puck comes out. Oh, nice play there. Reed would have had a 2-on-1 the other way with Komaniak. Puck dumped in now. 3-2. Canon Mac with 13-10 to go in the third. A lot of time left in this one.
I'm excited to be here for this game.
Yeah,
this is not what we expected, but I like the game we're getting.
Canon Mac has come to play. Now getting behind the fence, there's a chance. Oh, and I don't know if Nichols got a piece of that. I think it may have been shot wide. Going in on that partial breakaway was Tricana.
Yeah, Tricana gave another thing, even though he didn't get the goal there. He gave an opportunity for everybody to change. At one point, it was Tricana on 5.
Tricana had a goal earlier tonight, a short-handed goal. Reed shoots, saved by Morgan. Reed is their leading goal scorer. He got Canon Mac's or Seneca Valley's first goal.
And he willed it.
He's team leading 8. Yes, on that shift, he was all over the place. His team leading 18th goal at the time. Canon Mac now looking to keep the puck in Seneca's zone and kill some clock. Giveaway there.
And I was going to say, I still don't know that Canon Mac actually got back on sides before that puck was dumped.
This puck is dumped, and it'll be icing against Seneca Valley. 12 minutes even to go, third period. We got a good one here. Canon Mac up 3-2. And what a response by Canon Mac after Seneca Valley tied the goal on a great shot by Jack Smeltzer, making it 2-2. The very next shift, Isbell was able to cash in with his first this season to give Canon Mac the lead.
And you know what he did? He crashed the net on a smaller goaltender who obviously plays deep into his crease. And you have opportunities at that point. And that's what he did. He just crashed it until that puck went in. That actually is 2 goals in this game that were crashed like that.
Absolutely. Leishman now got a lot of room. Got a chance. Shoots. Save Morgan, and there'll be no rebound.
Yeah, nice swallow by Morgan. Good
play there by Leishman. Took what was given to him. Had a lot of room there. And a good shot. Morgan made the save. No rebound. Face-off will be to the right of James Morgan. Puck comes out of the zone. Longwell, a long pass ahead. Doesn't connect. Oh, they can't get about it.
Just so good at that.
Give away at the blue line. Seneca had an opportunity there. Weren't able to take advantage of the blue line turnover by Canon Mac.
The Raiders defensemen are just so sharp at keeping that puck in the zone. That's maybe the 5th or 6th time where it had no business staying, and they kept it.
Here comes Seneca now. Good defensive play there. Get it out. They can't get it out again. Bailey keeps that in. Bailey centered it. Couldn't find his man. Seneca now putting the pressure on. Shot misses everything. Can Bailey keep it in? He will. He goes point to point. Longwell shoots. That's blocked.
And that hurt.
That hurt Scarilli. Leachman comes in. Has him beat. Leachman, can he
No,
get
no,
it in?
no.
It doesn't go in. And the puck was neatly knocked away.
Boy, that's a nice up. Woo. That was up quickly.
Seneca now.
This is the period I wanted.
Yeah,
You're getting it all here. Both teams back and forth, moving, plenty of ice time in each other's end. This is how you want it.
there's a shot. Saved by Morgan as the net is being crashed.
Interesting to note now, and I'm not saying that there should have been,
Like Miko was in there. Seneca getting bodies to the net now.
but there has been absolutely no power play opportunities for Canon McMillan in this game.
They have not. There have only been 2 penalties in the game, and they were both Seneca Valley power plays, who were 0 for 2. That's another story. They're 0 for 2, and they gave up a shorthanded goal. So that's been a big point of this game here so far.
They've got numbers again.
Mamago shoots. Nichols makes that save. Mamago battling in the corner behind the goal line. 9:25 to go, third period, 3-2. Canon Mac leads, Seneca Valley. This is what Canon Mac wants. They want to pin Seneca Valley in, make them defend, even if they don't score. It does 2 things. It wears them down defensively, and it runs the clock. Now coming out.
And we've got
Rogalski.
8 minutes off that clock, by
There's
the
a
way.
big
This period's
hit there.
halfway over.
Big hit there, and now
Who's going?
Rogalski tripped him after the hit. I think Rogalski's going. Rogalski is going.
So you just
He gave him
previously mentioned no power plays, and now they got an opportunity. Is he?
I think he gave him an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
I think he gave him an unsportsmanlike. He's going to the box. Rogalski was hit. It was a big hit. And then he tripped the man. I thought that's what it was going to call, but that's not the indication by the ref. And Anthony Rako, head coach of Seneca Valley, is voicing his displeasure. Seneca Valley is going to be shorthanded.
Yeah.
So this will be Canon Mac's first power play.
You know, never in the history of discussions with coaches and referees did they not get a penalty.
So
That never comes off the books.
Canon Mac's power play comes in. They're 6th of the 11 3A teams, 7 for 44, 15.9% conversion rate. Seneca Valley's penalty kill right in the middle also. 6 out of 11 teams, they've killed 47 of 57, 82.5% kill rate. This is a big opportunity now for Canon Mac. They have a 1-goal lead, but here comes Seneca Valley shorthanded. Reed has it. He's got to be dangerous. He'll shoot. Blockered away by Morgan. Canon Mac power play now. 8:40 to go in the third period. Petrillo. He'll dump that in.
Is it? It's 5-on-5.
They didn't call. You know what? They gave him a 10-minute misconduct.
Yeah.
So there is no power play. I beg your pardon to that.
Yeah. No.
Rogalski's in the box. He got a 10-minute misconduct.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
You and I both
So-
totally missed that, and I was like, wait a minute. There should not be that a number of players.
So I beg your pardon on that. There is no power play.
So that was definitely verbal.
It was verbal. Yep. Gave him 10 for yapping, basically.
Which is the game if it does not go to overtime.
Yeah, Rogalski is, looking down. Yeah, he's sitting there all on his lonesome here. So, Rogalski, that's Adam Rogalski. So no power play. My apologies for that. 8:05 to go third period. 3-2, Canon Mac leads. So we're still at only 2 power plays for this game.
Yeah.
Both
Boy,
to Seneca Valley.
What a blow for Canon Mac, who thought they were getting a power play
Yes,
and
they
didn't.
They certainly did, yes. But
Yeah, that actually turned out to, as much as you don't want one of your players sitting in the box for 10 minutes, it actually turned out to be a good thing for Seneca Valley, because I actually thought this was a power play opportunity as well.
all right, Bailey's able to keep that in. So now we're under 7:35 to go. Third period, Canon Mac leads Seneca. Been a good hockey game here.
Yeah, we do.
Leishman tried to get around a man, he couldn't. Bailey's going to pinch. Keep it in. He will. Bailey. Seneca now. Putting the pressure on. Leachman has the puck. Leachman turns. Behind the net. Back to the point. Shot. Deflected over the net. Seneca Valley got the pressure, but now able to get that out.
Nice hit on that far side there.
Took a hit to make a play.
Also took the stick a little bit. Maybe not the most sportsmanlike, but certainly not a penalty. Especially in this game, you're really going to have to do something blatant, I think, to pick one up now.
Grayson Costa took that hit to make that play for Canon Mac. That was a nice little play, and here they come back, 2 on 3. There's a shot long. I think that was offsides called by Hendry. Shot was already away. Is he going to take it all the way down? He is not going to do that. He's going to give him the benefit there. Usually when you're offsides and you shoot the puck and it goes on net, the faceoff comes all the way down. Not in that case. 6:28 to go, third period. Morgan's able to glove that down. Seneca now. Another shot, kind of at the fan. Puck is loose, goes to the corner.
So I was going to say,
nice
somebody's got to get in
shot,
there.
Missed the net. Malichki missed the net there. Malichki's going to pound it back in. That's Andrew Malichki. Good play there. Canon Mac will just dump it in. Going to make some changes behind the play. Under 6 minutes to go, third period. 3-2, Canon Mac.
It's a good game.
Puck dumped in. Batodian putting the pressure on. Canon Mac could really use a shift, Rick, where they pin him in and kill the clock and get some zone time. Mikko says, I'm going to see that differently here as he takes it down. Now we got a battle in the corner. Canon Mac, are they able to get it out? They will. Now we got a 2-on-1 back the other way. Save by Nichols.
And that was the furthest out Nichols has come in this entire game. He squared up perfectly. Nice save by Nichols.
Jackson Reed, here he comes. Big body. And a goal! The puck is shot in, and we've got a tie game. Reed brought it in. He was defended on the play. The puck came loose, and that puck was knocked in. And tied. Jacob Gilbert's going to get that goal, number 38. That's his second of the season. He was Johnny on the spot there as Reed took it to the net and he was defended. The loose puck was picked up by Gilbert. He slams it home. And with 5 minutes to go in the third period, we're tied at 3.
Well, Beddick, you got the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Yeah,
the cliche cabinet is open, man. This is a good one. And that isn't a possible – that was not even possible to tie this game up if it wasn't for the incredible save on the other end.
Coming back. Shot. Nichols a save. Canon Mac responding accordingly. They've been able to respond all game. Giveaway there. Shot.
Oh.
Nichols went off his glove and just went wide. One thing about Canon Mac is they've responded well after every time that goals have been scored. Reed shoots. Scores! Jackson Reed takes the pass, comes right down between the circles, and he rips it over the, looked like over the block, over the glove of James Morgan. Same corner that Smeltzer scored, right? Yes. Yeah. Up top. What a shot by Reed. Coming back in transition, and just like that, with 4:14 to go, Seneca Valley Raiders have their lead 4-3.
Yeah, that was a blistering shot by Reed, so well placed, and a little bit of history in this game with that would be the place to shoot it, in that upper corner, right above the right above the glove hand, and that has cost Morgan 2 in this one. And again, that one he saw, the first one that came from the point, he probably didn't see that until after it was too late. Reed just absolutely rocketed that shot.
James Morgan has played really well tonight. He is the reason this is a 1-goal game. The puck is loose. Morgan's going to find it, but he has been beaten the last 2 times on 2 really good shots. One he may have been screened on that found the corner, and then that one there was just a laser beam by Jackson Reed, and you don't want to leave him all alone between the circles.
No, it's his 19th goal of the season.
His 19th goal of the season, his 2nd goal of the night. So he's looking for the hat trick. 3:37 to go in Seneca Valley right now. Now it's their turn. Can they hold on? See if they can. This would be a nice comeback for them if they can hang on. Canon Mac has pretty much gone toe-to-toe with them in this game. Puck is loose. Seneca's looking for more. Blood in the water here. They're looking for it. Longwell shoots. Save is made. It's loose. Rebound. Shot over the net.
Now, nice job there by Canon Mac to not let that game get out of hand. I would venture to say next whistle, you take that timeout if you're Canon Mac and get it set up for what the plan is next. It's just under 3.
Malichki now back to the point. Bailey in front looking for a deflection. It deflected wide. 2:44 to go, 3rd period. Seneca Valley up 4-3. It's been a good one here. Shot, Longwell, save again. Go all the way through. Morgan made the save. Petrillo's going to dump that in. Canon Mac changing behind him. 2:25 to go.
I just gave him a possession. Canon Mac just got a free possession, and with just about 2 minutes left, you got to keep your eye on the goaltender.
See if they're able to come out of the corner. Shot. Oh, it deflected in. Nichols made the save. It's loose in front. Reed cleaning up his own area. Puck is just dumped out. This is icing.
I take my time out if I'm Canon McMillan.
Minute 58 to go. Faceoff will be down to the left of junior goalie for Seneca Valley, Jonathan Nichols. And they are going to take a timeout, it looks. They're going to take as long as they can before they call timeout.
Well, we're a couple old-time certified coaches here. Beddick, what do? I mean, you've got the puck, 2 minutes left. Face-off is down on the far end. You need a goal. Do you risk it, or do you put the goaltender back in and try to pull him on the fly?
I would pull it.
I agree. I would
with
pull
the face-off down in their end, I would pull him. Here's your chance. You got an offensive zone face-off, and yeah, you got to put your face-off guy, best face-off guy in there. Of course, Seneca Valley will be putting their best face-off guy in there. And I would try to do that now. I'd pull him now. You might as well take your shot now.
Yeah, I think so too. Under 2 minutes, it is a lot of time to try to keep an empty net without a nice, big, fat, juicy empty net goal. But there's no guarantee you're going to get back down into this zone.
That's right.
And I think if you're going to crash the net, which worked, it has worked a couple of times in this game, I think that's what you do. I think you crash it right now with everything you got.
Both head coaches, Matt Lyons for Canon Mac and Anthony Rako from Seneca Valley, giving instructions to their respective teams. They are keeping James Morgan on the bench.
Yeah,
so they have pulled him. They're going to go with 6 skaters here. They're going to take the opportunity now with the face-off to the left of Jonathan Nichols. Canon Mac's going for it right now to try to tie this game. Minute 58 to go, 3rd period. Face-off to the left of Nichols.
And let's see who crashes. My best guess is 18.
They win it. Shot. Doesn't get through, but it's loose. Loose in front. Cleared. Is it going to go to the empty net? No, it's going to be icing. It's not icing. They're going to wave. They're going to wave it out. They're going to say it was tipped. They're going to say it was tipped before it left the zone. So,
well, good awareness by Canon Mac to get back, and because I think everybody here labeled it as an ice. So
to referee's credit, he did wave it off early. He said it was deflected, so everybody knew. Canon Mac now putting the pressure. Tricana.
You can't take that
brings
puck
it out.
back out of the zone.
You can't take it out of the zone. Not in that situation.
No, you can't. You cannot risk that. Nice recovery, but you can't risk
Reed,
that.
empty net, looking for the hat trick. Reed, hat trick. No. He went for it. It's icing.
That one's an ice.
So now face-off will be again down. This time will be to the right of Jonathan Nichols. Minute 7 to go.
Well, Canon Mac, 53 seconds worth of opportunity there.
Their strategy worked.
Yeah, absolutely.
They had the puck around the blue. They just weren't able to get a chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
6-on-5 here. The goalie is pulled for Canon Mac. Empty net. They're looking to tie this game. 4-3, Seneca Valley. A minute to go now.
Nice keep. No. Nice
They still
keep.
keep it in.
Yeah, you got to keep. Yeah, you got to get that puck deep. Stop trying to control it and just get it behind the net.
Fatodian. He had the first goal of this game. He's behind the net. Under a minute to go. Under 40 seconds to go. Coming out. Centers. Shot. Save. Nichols, I believe. Kept in. Can they get it out?
Coming your way, Beddick.
It's up into the stands.
Almost ended up in our camera.
Almost.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Hockey Mom just threw it, and it didn't make it. Hit the glass.
This isn't Wrigley Field, lady. Hang on to it. Hang on to it.
Face off to the left. Jonathan Nichols, 31 seconds left.
Get to it.
Mac wins it again. Back to the point. Shot. Misses everything. Can they get it out? No, it's kept in neatly. 20 seconds left. Canon Mac pushing.
Hit the twine, but on the outside. That puck's
loose.
wide open in front.
It's loose. Shot. Loose. Save. Oh, it just goes wide. Nichols is down. He didn't know where the puck was.
No, 18.
5
bailed him out.
seconds. They better get a shot. Shot is blocked. Seneca Valley is going to survive. What a game. What a finish.
Yeah, nobody hangs their head after this one. There's no moral victories, but Canon McMillan gave them all they could handle and then some. And to Canon McMillan's credit, they had spent 2 minutes almost in the offensive zone. The strategy was there and the hard work was there. They were just a couple of inches shy.
What an effort. What a game. Seneca Valley survives. They get their 12th win of the season. They go to 12-4-1, 25 points. They take advantage of, this was one of their games at hand on Central Catholic. They get the win, so they draw to within 2 points of Central Catholic in first place. Canon Mac, tough loss for them. They fall to 3-12-1 and are in 11th place. This was 2 points for Canon Mac would have drew them closer to a possible final playoff spot, but it wasn't to be.
And I believe Baldwin's in the house. That mattered to them, so they're aware of what happened in this one tonight, just probably getting ready in the locker room.
So our next game on 10 Band Network will be at 9 o'clock as the second game of our doubleheader. Peters Township, the Indians, come in. They're going to be taking on Baldwin. So this one is over. And for Ric Derubeis, this is Chris Beddick. From all of our crew, we're at 10band.tv. We'll be back for the second game of our doubleheader here shortly at the Printscape Arena at South Point. So, final score tonight, Seneca Valley 4, Canon Mac 3. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast, folks. Good night.